Only one way here, mate.
Ooh, I think it's a one-way road, mate.
Oh gosh.
Kidding, of
What
course
am I
not.
even doing here, eh?
No, I've got your back, mate.
But we have
Always.
got all 10 people. We have got 10 people on the server, which is good. At least they're nice and fast on the server.
Yeah, we should be starting very soon. It is a bit delayed due to the fact that the other game was 30 rounds and it took a bit longer than an hour. However, that's one thing, when you schedule 6 best of ones, it's scary because if every game is long, you're going to end up streaming for hours and hours. And I think that's like the worst thing about broadcasting. I mean, the funnest thing about broadcasting, honestly, for me, other than the CS, of course the CS is the funnest part, is actually talking to the viewers. I think that's really fun. And the third best thing is when it all runs smoothly and you don't have, and then you have some nice breaks and it's like, 10-minute break, the next game, blah, 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 and then the day's done really quickly. But the worst thing is when there are delays. Oh my goodness, it is so difficult to actually.
It just prolongs the night at all. But yeah, the viewers is what makes us, really, to be honest. So it's great for you viewers to be here and interacting with us as well. Always up for any questions or answers, whatever you want.
Oh yeah, I'm reading.
These guys is what make the stream. So I really, really appreciate it by both of us. It's great to have you guys here, and it's great to have some top acts in CS as well included in this tonight.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be the hosts of the only national tournament in CSGO, and probably in esports at the moment, the proper one anyway, that includes 79 nations, 6 continents, and qualifiers all over. So it's a real pleasure to have the opportunity to actually commentate on these matches and to be broadcasting these matches for you. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the experience so far. Just a quick recap before we start the matches. The players are on the server and should be starting very soon. We've had the Oceanic qualifiers. Australia qualified, but they were disqualified afterwards due to the fact that they're unable to actually get 5 players to go to the LAN finals due to another tournament happening in Australia at the same time. Then we had Brazil qualify from South America, USA and Canada qualify from North America, Tunisia from Africa, which is not what we expected, but it was a really nice, pleasant surprise. They looked like a pretty solid team. And Kyrgyzstan, Indonesia, China, and of course Vietnam. All coming in from Asia. So right now we're waiting. This group stage or this European qualifier is to decide the next or the final 8 teams of the 16-team LAN final in Belgrade. And right now today we'll finish Group A and B, and tomorrow we'll do Group C and D, and then the day after we'll continue to do Group C and D, and I think there'll be one more day, and we'll have the round of 16 best of 3s, and then after that round of 16 best of 3s, we'll then know the 8 teams that go, and right after it, by a week, we have the LAN finals. So not a lot of time until the LAN finals. Guys, put it in your diary. October the 8th and 11th, make sure to watch the matches, watch the event. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and there are no other events on at the same time, so hopefully it'll be wonderful viewing pleasure for you all. But someone asking about my knife. Is it StatTrack? No, it is not. Sadly, I only got a normal knife from the Hitbox guys. Big thank you to Claudio. I don't know if he's watching, but thank you for the nice knife. He just came out. No, I was just standing at the Hitbox offices, and I was just about to leave. And he just comes up and he's like, "Take it." I'm like, "What is this? This is awesome." He's just, "Take it." And I'm like, "All right, thanks, man." But a huge thank you to him. It's really 3D printing is amazing. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Like, people are 3D printing. Okay, they're not proper guns, but gun pieces and stuff.
Isn't it crazy though how much cheaper it is, the real ones, than the actual CS knives?
The real knives?
As
Yeah,
in, like,
that's
real
true.
knives than CS kind of knives in game and stuff.
That's
so
true.
much
That's
cheaper.
true. Yeah, electronic stuff is getting pretty expensive. Like, if you actually painted a Karambit and made a Karambit with whatever
It'd be
skin,
so much cheaper.
it'd be cheaper. Yeah, it would. It
It's
would.
just crazy, man.
It seems like the knife round is ready, so let's hop onto the server and talk a bit about the players that we have here. Hungary with Gabeson, Flashy, Foda, Barco, Deadfox, exactly the same lineup we saw yesterday against the French. They played on Dust too, and even though they had a really bad T side, their CT side was very, very good against the French, and they almost came back. I think it ended up 16-12, if I'm not incorrect, Neil.
Yeah, that's right. In the game yesterday, I think it was 16-12. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So Hungary, definitely a scary team to play against. We've got a couple of Bulgaria players, and now Orbit. Interestingly enough, Deadfox has still got the Kick logo, but I think that's probably the GoTV, because the Valve
That's
cache.
a GoTV bug.
Yeah, it's a GoTV bug. It's probably changed it by now. But Ukraine will win the knife run. They'll start off on the CT side. Ukraine actually played against France on this map. They lost. I do believe it was 16-10 or 9 or something like that. But it was
16-10, mate. Yeah,
16-10, yes.
it was.
Yeah, so there was a bit of a round difference between the two. France was a bit stronger, but then again, France was pretty much with their best possible lineup They had a very, very strong lineup against the Ukrainians, so it was as to be expected. We'll have Fix instead of Bondik. Simple, Zeus, Angel, and Edward will be the same players as we had last time. And Hungary, they're going to have a lot of troubles. It's the pistol round, and we started. Ukraine now on the CT side, Hungary on the terrorist side. It seems like they're getting ready to move towards the B side, and perhaps started off with a B execute. There's a flash over. They're going to drop down from Skyfall. Bomb's going to be picked up as well. Flashy just holding the flank, making sure that they don't get attacked from behind. Foda will get the exchange as they push forward. And look at this. Edward is hiding, but his position has been given away as he tried to fire towards Skyfall. Fix, Simple, and Angel now trying to hold the site down. The bomb's not being planted yet. Flashy survives somehow, and he jumps right over, and the bomb's been planted. So here's the retake attempt by the Ukrainians. Angel with an easy frag on Foda. Gabeson takes down Fix and another frag on Simple. It's just Angel now in a 1 versus 3, but they're pretty badly hurt and he can go for it. Gabeson makes it a 4. That's very nicely done there by 3, by Gabeson, and great playing of that angle. Like, had Edward played that well, they wouldn't have been able to go into the B site. And I think the setup on the B site, Neil, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it wasn't really the best to deal with that B push.
No, definitely not. But great play by Hungary. I knew they were gonna. That's what they love to do. Like I was saying pre-game, there, they love that drop-down control and B control. Really, just simple flashes over the wall and flashes into drop-down. So yeah, typical round there for Hungary, and that's what they like. They're very strong at doing that. So it's hard to actually hold them by doing that. And again, they're gonna hit towards this favourite B site that they like to have. 2 Mac 10s on Hungary here, though.
Yeah, they want to make a bit of money with those SMGs, but they have 3 rifles. Zeus with the jumping scout. This is a really nice position for the jumping scout. Dead Fox holding long. There is one CT who probably push sooner or later, as soon as they think it's going to be a B push. But I think the terrorists are thinking it might be a 4-man stack on the B site. Maybe it's not the best choice to go towards that site. And it's a good choice because it is right now. They did have 4 people there. And it's nice to see that the Ukrainians are going for those stacks. And it seems like Ukraine, it's just their style. They don't actually do force buys on the CT side.
No, indeed.
It's going to be
2 great frames.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing through connector here, and they've gotten 2 easy frags. Simple coming up from behind. Foda, he's going to be surprised, and he'll get a Mac 10 for his troubles as well. But the A site's under control. It's a 3 versus 4 retake. Barcode and Dead Fox have been hurt. Now look at this angle that Flashy's got with the AK-47. He's going to tap away at anyone's head that decides to peek through that position. It'll be difficult now for the Ukrainians to retake. With no utility, no armor, and not a great amount of weapons. I think Simple should have probably tried to save that scout. Either way, Angel now remaining over at long, and he's going to get a Mac 10 for his troubles. I don't know if he's going to survive long enough, but one of the things that I thought would have been better that round is, you know, you're on an eco. Angel should have probably gone for the information.
Yeah, but he does pick up Flashy. That's a great eco there for, well, it was actually for more.
No, it was an eco. I mean, they've got a scout on
no
Zeus,
armor,
but it was an eco. Yeah, no armor.
No armor and stuff. But yeah, Hungary there, just nice little 2-0 up. Now, I was going to ask you just before this game, but we went live very quickly, was your predictions. What do you think is going to happen here? Scoreline? I
think it's going to be one sec, guys. Someone is saying that they can't see the blah 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 whatever it is, the guns and stuff like that. I don't know. Sorry guys, I'll fix it. Oh, it's fixed. I just have to press escape and it's back. Wow, fantastic. I think it's probably going to be a 16-12 game to Ukraine. We expect Hungary to pick up these 3 rounds. It's standard. They got 2 anti-ecos and they've got the pistol. So it's difficult to kind of decide whether they are like really sick on Cobblestone or they're in really good form, or whether it's just the fact that they got 2 anti-ecos. So we'll see on the 4th round. I think it'll be the main pointer as to the result of this match, I believe. But so far, 3 rounds for Hungary. Not a bad start at all.
You know what? I'm going to go for Hungary in this game because I think the Cobblestone is a great map choice for these. They're always very strong in this map, in my opinion. So I think it's going to be a 16-13 to Hungary. But important buy round here for Ukraine to try and get some momentum into this game here. Simple with the AWP out here.
Yeah, it's a good choice. They went for the double eco. Simple not able to afford the AWP. No utility on him, however. And we'll see where he's actually going to be playing. Ooh, very aggressive. He went forward, got flashed, and then went back, and now he's holding an angle. Oh, no, he threw a mid-smoke, and now he's holding an angle over at the hill. Foda, though, with the entry. Great pop flash. He'll be able to take down Edward as well. And the B site's pretty open at the moment. Now they're rotating. Flashy picking up a frag over at Skyfall. And the Hungarians just making sure to clear every single angle before pushing forward. They don't want to be surprised by the Ukrainian side. It's good play though. Nice nade there by Fix. It doesn't land on Foda though.
Look at Barcode go though. Two great headshots there onto Angel and Simple. And there we go again. Just that simple B execute that they like to do a lot in Team Kick and Volgar. They're all friends really, so they have got similar tactics on Cobble. I've watched these guys quite a lot on this map, and I knew they're going to be very strong, and I knew they're going to use that tactic very well because they're so good at doing it. Even though it's quite obvious what they're going to do, I think it's so hard to even like hold them, in my opinion.
Yeah, but the thing is,
the way they do it.
Ukraine again weren't holding good B positions. They were all
True.
They were mostly in middle and A, and then they had to move. And while they were moving back towards the B site, they were getting killed by the Hungarians. So they didn't. Oh my goodness, they didn't get any good spots, and they have to kind of think about it this way. Like Hungary, pretty much they're getting into the B site, it's working for them, so we need to either go for a 3-man stack at the B site and hold some nice angles, or figure something out, maybe throw in some utility, throw some flashes, slow them down, slow down that B push, make sure they don't drop from Skyfall, don't give them the B site so easily. Simple's able to run away with that AK-47 save, and so will Angel as well, so that's a pretty good eco round here by the Ukrainians. Taking on 3 players and picking up 2 AK-47s is pretty much as good as it gets without actually winning the round. So it will be Hungary 5-0 up, and my prediction looks like it's going down the drain with the way the Hungarians have been playing. But we'll see if the Ukrainians will have an answer to that very fast B push. And to be honest, you've noticed it. You've seen Kick. You've noticed that they go B heavy. The Ukrainians should notice as well. And Zeus should know this. Even though they don't exactly play against. Oof, he just dies after. But they don't exactly play against Kick. They don't play against these tier teams. Teams like Hellraisers and Na'Vi. They should still have a bit of a background knowledge of the style they play.
Oh yeah, they should. I think Angel and Zeus are very experienced. They know what these players are all about. They're at Kicker at the major qualifier there just a couple of months back, and Hellraisers were there as well. So obviously they must be doing. But look at this change up by Hungary. A fast middle control there. All 5 people here. Yeah,
and it's really, really well played by the Hungarians. They know that they've been doing the B site too much, so they've switched it around, and the Ukrainians are just not ready for it. They actually went for the 3-man B stack as we thought they would, and they were completely outplayed. Simple again holding such an aggressive position with the op. I don't really know why he does that. Use that op. Use that long-range distance advantage where it's really difficult to get the headshot with the AK-47 and take him out with the op. I mean, there are so many great positions on top of the hill with that op that you can take him out. Instead, he took a really close angle, and then he got punished for it. So it's a 3 versus 2. Now there's a retake coming in. Fix goes down. It's just Edward on his own. It's going to be shot down by Flashy. Hungary with a very strong T side so far on Cobblestone.
Yeah, 6 rounds in a row on terrorist side already. These strats that are doing are really, really working, executing them very, very well between these 5. Good chemistry, it seems like, this 5 at the moment. And these are the underdogs coming into this game. I'm not sure what the percentage are. If anyone's out there that can tell me what percentage is.
I think it's 70-30 or something like that. It's a huge deficit. It's a huge difference. We do have Simple with the op, and this time he's going to be playing on the B site, and this might be the difference here for the B site. Picks up one, but look at this, Barker's just able to go down. Positions are not good enough. Nobody holding that little staircase near Skyfall, and those are 3 easy frags for Hungary, and again, they've lost the round. I mean, both players were checking the long B or whatever it's called, instead of one of them checking another angle while the other checks B long. And Simple's probably going to be really pissed off because, fair enough, he got the 2 frags, or he got the frag at the beginning on long B. He's expecting his teammate to get his back, or to make sure that he doesn't get pushed in from Skyfall or from those little stairs there. But either way, it's just Angel now on his own. He's going to try and go for it. There's no chance of him to kind of back away and get that weapon saved, and that's going to be another round for Hungary. It's just 7-0. Ukraine now, their economy is in tatters, but they get that 3.4k loser bonus, so they can force it up if they want. They can go for masses, but there won't be an op on any of their players. Simple going for that Mag 7, so we're probably going to see him either at Skyfall or very close at the double doors near mid. So I'm assuming Simple's going to go Skyfall now with that Mag 7.
Yeah, probably. Well, I just hope they're not tilting already, Ukraine. It seems like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like they're confident at all in this game so far. I just hope they don't tilt away here and just let Hungary run away with this. Yeah,
Ukraine right now they're on 4 points. I mean, every other team, like, Simple, he's not actually, he's in a different position with that Max 7, and he uses that smoke perfectly. His teammate picking up that M4A4, and there's Fix to clean up as well as he takes down Barcode. This is a good B-side defense, and it's a huge mistake by Hungary to run through the smoke like that, getting overconfident for some reason, and they get punished for it by the Ukrainians. Nice smoke there, but Hungary deciding to run through the smoke, huge mistake, and they're giving Ukraine that round.
Yeah, I don't know why, like, obviously Ukraine are going to adapt to this, like, they keep going well, 90% of the rounds have gone B just fast. Obviously, Ukraine are going to adapt to that. They should change it up. Well, obviously, they've won 7 rounds in a row, and they're thinking, why change it up? It's working, keep going. But Ukraine have adapted now. It seems like that one round now, they've finally got on the board, and they could take away a few more rounds here.
There's a good bit of money for Simple as well, so he's able to afford the op this round. Great nade there by Zeus, and Ukraine have the man advantage. So look at this, they're actually going pretty aggressive here. Both Angel and Zeus trying to double peek. Deadfox is going to take him out. He needs support, he needs somebody to flash, but Simple's there over at the doors, and he's going to pick up a frag on Deadfox. So Hungary now have the man disadvantage, and look at this, Edward flanking them from behind. I think Flashy is aware that somebody might be able to come up from behind, or maybe his teammate saw him, and he'll be able to take him out. Zeus has the bomb over at mid. His teammates have rotated. They've got one person holding over at the B site. Zeus is going to go down to Flashy, but there's a return from Simple, and Simple has been the game changer for his side. Got those very important Mag 7 kills the round before, and 2 AWP kills as well. This round has been the difference for the Ukraine. 2 versus 1 now. Fix and Simple, the two, they used to both play for worst players. Fix still plays for worst players, but Simple has moved on to greener pastures, and that shot from Simple. I mean, I didn't see the barcode shot, but both.
Shot.
the Simple reflex shot was absolutely on point, straight to Barcode's head, and that's the second round for Ukraine. So, yeah, very close there as well. Oh, they almost lost the round, but at least they're picking up rounds now. And it is technically a pretty CT-sided map, but it's become more T-sided as teams have kind of developed their T-side on Cobblestone. And there are a lot of cool flashes and utility and all of that business and nice angles to come in as a terrorist. So, I think it's probably a 9-6-8-7 map in my opinion, based on what I've seen, especially when you've got a very strong T-side on Cobblestone like the ones the Hungarians have.
Yeah, indeed, but Ukraine have adjusted now, put 2 by the drop down area, 3 by the drop down area. And here's Fix there, picking up 2 for the round.
Ooh.
Flashy here, 2v2 situation here.
Oh, it's a big mistake from Fix. I mean, you have the man advantage. Why did he push like that? It's all on Angel's shoulders now to kind of save this round, and the economy is in tatters for Ukraine. If they lose this, they're going to be on an eco, so Hungary will be 9-2 up already, so Angel needs to win this round. It's super important, and I don't know what Fix was thinking pushing forward like that over at Skyfall. There's the flash over. He's going to go straight through the smoke. Doesn't have enough time. Deadfox is right there to take him out. And there you have it, Hungary making it 8-2, and then probably now 9-2 as we see an eco on the Ukraine. So huge mistake from Fix, and it's definitely going to come back to bite them. But look at this, we have a force buy here from the Ukrainians. Just Sis style as to be expected.
Yeah, and Deadfox has been very quiet in this game, actually picking up 2 crucial frags there at the end of that round and really getting that momentum switched back to Hungary's favour. As you can see, Ukraine's money isn't great at all. They've actually force bought here, as you said.
We'll see if this force is going to work out. Even Simple going for a force, although it might save up for an AWP for a moment there. There's a flash over at the doors, and Angel's coming up from behind. Great movement by him. He picks up one, but they should know that he is able to flank them. So Deadfox turns around, and the Ukrainians don't take advantage of the bit of mayhem that happened when all of them turned around. You see, sometimes you just got those moments where players, like, they don't know how, especially if it's a team that hasn't played a lot with each other, all of them turn around to protect the flank, which is what happened with Hungary. The other players should have just pushed, but it's difficult. That really requires some high level of team chemistry and kind of like a sixth sense. But either way, it's 9-2 as to be expected, and we will see an eco now since they went for false places. 10-2 Ukraine pretty much throwing away this game unless they have a really solid T side.
Yeah, and Hungary are playing absolutely fantastic in this half, and I want to say here, have Hungary got a really good chance now of actually probably getting into the land finals, do you think?
I mean,
Definitely
Hungary
didn't expect it.
Yeah,
don't tell me you expected it, because I don't think many people expected it.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. It'll be great. I mean, Hungary had a great game against France. They won their first match. If they get this, they get 6 points. They'll probably end up qualifying second or third. And it's really bad news for teams like Serbia and Spain, who were expecting or hoping that Hungary lose, because now they're going to be playing against a pretty strong Ukraine that want to qualify. It's better to play against Hungary, who want to qualify. But they're looking really solid now, and Hungary is looking like a team that might do damage, that might qualify to the land finals if they actually qualify from the group stage and win their round of 16, which they honestly look like they can do, especially with this performance, and especially if people let them play maps like Cobblestone.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was a great map choice for... Well, Ukraine have been good on this map, but I just knew when Hungary... I think they've wanted Cobblestone as much as they can, possibly. Probably the last game when they played against... Who was it they lost to? France. I think they wanted Cobblestone, or Dust 2, and I'm thinking France might have even vetoed that. I don't know that myself, but it is 10-2 here to Hungary.
It is indeed. Ukraine now probably regretting their map choice here, and I mentioned to you yesterday that this is a kind of map where underdogs that are really good at this map, like Hungary, for example, who have a couple of players who really like Cobblestone, they can beat big teams on it. And Ukraine is a big team. You've got 2 Na'Vi players, you've got 2 Hellraisers players, you have Simple, Zeus as the in-game leader, Edward, one of the best pistol players in the world, Angel as well, who can be a mad fragger if the momentum is there. And speaking about Angel, they're actually moving to his position here towards mid. They pop flash him, and he's going to be entreed by Gabeson. This is nice here. Gabeson's got a perfect position to take down Fix. Their aim is so on point here. The Hungarians, Flashy pushing in from long as well to find an entry. Foda checking balcony as Edward pops down, and this is looking like another round for Hungary. Look at these entries. They make it look like they're not playing against Ukraine. They make it look like they're playing against a sub-tier team at the moment. But Hungary with yet another bomb plant and yet another round, as Zeus will probably try and save that up. 11-2. That's fantastic. I definitely wouldn't have expected this, especially Hungary standing on the T side.
Yeah, indeed, they're playing really, really well at the moment, and some great tactics that they've been pulling out here, and great chemistry, like I was saying earlier on. They've just looked like Ukraine had a blimp spell when they got 2 rounds in a row to come back into this game, but it's back in Hungary's favour now. Momentum is flying for these 11 rounds. I think that is more than enough on this half.
And it was just that Fix over rotation. Sometimes it just happens. You don't think about it. You want to get that second frag. You think you've got a great position, and you can outfrag the opponent you have ahead of you. But he just went for it. He got the 2 kills. He just went for it again. He died. He got 1 kill. He died, and then he made it a 3 versus 2 for the terrorists. So. Actually, no, it was a 2 versus 2 because they had the man advantage. So either way, I guess it's a bit mean for me to kind of put all the blame on Fix. I mean, the other players weren't able to hold the B site as well. We do have a Mag 7 Edward pushing forward over at mid, but he's not going to see anyone anytime soon as the terrorists are deciding to move towards the B site, and it's worked for them. It's been their bread and butter so far. And it's been a pretty consistent tactic in their playbook. Simple does have the op that was saved by Zeus the round before. Gabeson with the entry on Skyfall again. They don't have the information that they're coming in from Skyfall. Well, they do, but they didn't have anyone holding that position. Angel's going to pop up, though, from Connector. Simple still alive. Flashy's got his crosshair right on him. Look at this Flashy pushing forward. And the Hungarians, they look like a well-oiled machine at the moment. It's 3 versus 2. There's still a chance here for the Ukrainians. Oh, that reflex by Flashy. And Dead Fox is going to finish off the job. Here we have it. Yet another round for the Hungarians. And 12-2 with the last round in the first half. I think Ukraine have been demolished on this map. Absolutely demolished.
I can't believe my eyes here, to be honest. 12-2 here, and look at Ukraine's lineup. It's a strong Ukraine lineup, and they're just getting absolutely demolished here.
Yep, indeed so. There's the smoke by the Ukrainians, and Edward going with the Mag 7. And that's good. It's just what they did in the first round that they won. Simple had the Mag 7 and they had the smoke. Edward picks up 2. It's a good start for them for the final round of the first half. Simple, though, not giving the chance to land any shots. Great smokes as well that are set up by the Hungarians to cut off that rotation from the CTs. And they're just going to push forward. Zeus actually picking up a frag, but Foda's on the other side. He'll take on Angel. So 13-2. It's been the Hungarian show right now. We've not seen anything from Ukraine.
Yes, 13-2. I still just cannot believe what is going on. I did expect Hungary to actually win this game, as I said earlier on, because of the map. But I didn't expect it to be like this, that's for sure. If Hungary win the pistol here, it's game over.
Yep. They've got no chance if they lose the pistol, and we'll see if the Ukrainian T side has the potential to come back. But Hungary, they had a great CT side on Dust 2, and that's just due to the great individual aim of the Hungarian players. They're going to go for a very fast B push. Barcode now with the USB gets the first one. Switches to a knife. I don't know why he did that. Maybe it was just a bit of a kind of reflex. Foda pushing from Skyfall's going to try and throw a nade. Seems like the B site's under their control.
Seeing that.
Yeah, Dead Fox now on his own with the armor. So Ukraine, they'll win the pistol round. Perhaps they delay the inevitable with this round win. Or it could be one of the greatest comebacks we will ever see in the World Championships. Time will tell.
Yeah, and Edward, who's had a very, very quiet game in this first half, 4-15, he ended up 2 important pistol frags there by the pistol master Edward. So Ukraine, slim chance here, winning the pistol. That's a good start for them, that's for sure, if they want to come back in this game.
Yep, it is. It's the only start that they can have in this situation, and from now on they can't make any mistakes. They're going for 3 AK-47s and 2 MAC-10s, exactly how the Hungarians had it. And they will get the exchange frag. Angel pushing forward. It is a forced buy from the Hungarians. They want to end this as fast as possible. And they know they're going to double eco anyway. It's just Foda now in a 1 versus 2 can pick up an AK-47. He's able to push forward ever so slightly. They've got a crossfire set up here. Simple's in a great position. And Zeus really lucky to survive that encounter with Foda.
Yeah, that was a lucky headshot there, my opinion, but Simple, I mean, does pick up that frag there, and picking up the second round here on the terrorist half, already getting as many rounds on this terrorist half as in the entire CT half.
Yeah, Simple looking really focused at the moment, and as soon as he heard his footsteps, he went bam, straight sprayed through the door, and he pre-fired, didn't even give him a chance in that position. Now 13-4, Ukraine should be able to pick up this anti-eco relatively easily, but we do see a 4-man stack over at the B site and a lot of information garnered by Dead Fox at the same time. So there's a good setup here for the CTs if they do want to cause some economic damage and maybe even pick up a round. But Angel with a triple, he'll make sure that they won't have much of a chance.
Oh, nice start there for Angel, bumping up that money there, $1,800 in the bank straight away there. 3 great headshots, and here we go, into the gun round here. This is what Ukraine need to win now, to have any chance.
Yep. Ukraine at the moment, their economy is not too great. They've got money on Angel and Zeus. Actually, they've got money on Edward as well, so it's not too bad since they saved a couple of weapons, and they bought AK-47s quite early on. So it's not too bad. They'll go for a full buy the next round regardless, but since Hungary are on 13, they want to at least get close before giving away 1 or 2 rounds to the CTs. And as it is, this would be the first real test. Dead Fox backs away after being pretty badly hurt by that Molotov, down to 55 health, and Angel's going to be searching for the sentry frag. Sees Dead Fox, and he'll be able to take him out with ease. They've got the man advantage, and they're putting pressure on the A site with Angel. This might force a rotation from the CTs, and this might make this B push from Ukraine that much easier.
Foda gets taken out there by Edward. Edward crawling out through the smoke down with an easy frag. They've got control here, it seems like. They've got to get out to this B site. Can Barcode hold it?
And do you think at the moment that Hungary will actually take this best of 1?
Oh yeah, I still think they'll take it, but I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult now because Ukraine obviously more experienced players. Can Hungary handle the pressure of being so far ahead of against these experienced players? That's the question. I think they're actually trying to save here, to be honest, Hungary. Well, 2 of their players are trying to save. Yeah.
Well, Zeus is going to find Barcode, and it's a 2 versus 5. It's pretty much a flawless T round, sorry, by the Ukrainians. And the Hungarians were expecting maybe more of a resistance now that they've got rifles and utility, as well as armor. But that's not been the case. Flashy taking out Angel is giving away his position. They're going to be able to probably stop them from saving the weapons. Flashy will pick up a second and turning away just at the wrong moment. Didn't expect another player to come through that smoke. As Ukraine will make it 13-6. So Ukraine have a long road ahead of them. They've got a big hill to climb. But this is a good start. This is the perfect start. Oh, look at that. Mac 10 on Angel. He just wants to make some money now.
Angel here, yeah, he's just making money. He knows they're going to be on full eco. But basically going to use him as the human kind of shield. He's going to go first, find out some information, see if they've actually got a stack. And obviously it's a great gun to use versus eco. I preferably like using it myself. Look at that flash. He screws up that flash there. He's basically going to go in to drop down here, get some info.
Oh, this is great by Flashy. Takes 1, burns alive though, due to that Molotov from Edward. And we do have the CTs rotating towards the B site. They know it's going to be a B push, or it is a B push. It's a bit late for that. And Angel's just going to make a lot of money getting those 2 frags. They'll get shot down by Gabeson. Marco. Oh, waiting. Oh, what are they doing? This is a huge mistake by Ukraine. They're actually rushing him with the bomb, and he's going to get another frag. This is unbelievable. It's just simple in a 1 versus 1. Hungary could just end this right now at the moment if Barcode can win this 1 versus 1, and that's a massive mistake. Running to him with the bomb. I don't know why they did that, and they've lost the bomb. Barcode just needs to kind of hold him off for a while longer. He's got a Molotov that he's thrown, and Simple will save the round. But what an eco by the Hungarians. Ukraine need to be careful. They have to focus. They can't make that kind of mistake when there's 13-6 down.
Yeah, no room for error here for Ukraine. They've only got 2 rounds to play with here. Obviously, there's no overtime in these group stage games, so Ukraine are looking to get, obviously, the 3 points here that they really need to get into this next stage.
That was so close, and I mean,
Close, yeah.
What do you think, Neil? Like, what causes that? Is it what kind of mentality causes you to just suddenly just rush the opponents? Is it overconfidence?
Overconfidence, yeah, definitely. Just thinking, yeah, this is an easy round. Not really thinking as much as they should, and not being as cautious. Just running out thinking, yeah, easy frags coming up here, and sometimes that could come to haunt you, and that almost did for Ukraine.
Yep.
But look at Edward here.
Oh, Gabeson, he's got his crosshair just on Edward's position. He'll be able to take him out. There's Simple, who's waiting for him. He'll get the return frag. So AWP for AWP. Simple looking for more. Checks behind the tree. It's a very popular position. And a flash for his teammates. It's an interesting flash. I don't know what he was flashing and for why. And they're taking their time, the Ukrainians, with this entry. Flashy over at Skyfall. They should get the, they should get the exchange immediately. They know exactly where Flashy is, but now there you have it. Zeus will take him out. Fix takes down Dead Fox. Bomb's going to be planted now. 3 versus 2. Hungary now on the retake. And so far, the Ukrainians are making this map look like it's a T-sided map, but Foda's going to take down Fix. It's just Simple and Zeus remaining, the in-game leader for Na'Vi, and the young Ukrainian talent, who currently plays for Hellraisers, who can be very explosive with that off. Lands a leg shot on Barcode, pulls out his Desert Eagle, knows that all he needs is one more shot, puts his head down so he doesn't get headshot by Foda, doesn't land that. Zeus needs to peek. Zeus needs to get the return immediately when Simple dies, and there's the smoke. He's going to go for the smoke defuse. Oh, he faked it. He forced him out of position. They're moving forward. Now it's a 1 versus 1, but there's not a lot of time. He has to go for the defuse, and Zeus is going to find him. He makes sure that he doesn't get the defuse, and he knew that he didn't have enough time. Oh, just saves the AWP as well.
Barcode there, he should have picked up that kill on Simple there, whiffed his shots there. It was a great chance for Hungary to take that 14th round, and just the way he played that was just all wrong, and it's come to haunt Hungary now. That's 6 rounds in a row for Ukraine.
But what exactly was it? Was it just the fact that he didn't land his shots?
Just did not land his shots at all. No, 20 bullets, missed them all on Simple, and Simple wasn't even looking at him.
So it's a full eco. They've actually forced it up this time. And we saw some dangerous ecos from Hungary and also dangerous forces. So the Ukrainians still need to watch their backs. Dead Fox actually picking up an AK-47 for his troubles. And he finds Simple as well. Hungary always putting on the pressure on the Ukrainians, not giving them any easy rounds whatsoever. Seems like Flashy's got himself 2 CZs. Maybe he's dual wielding the CZs. New GoTV bug. But Ukraine are making the right choice at the moment of moving towards the B site with the bomb. Actually, no, since Fix is already inside the A site, they're deciding that they will be rotating, and they've got Flashy right in between them, and they've also got 1 person deep in the site. So they've got good positions here, the CTs, for whatever they want to do. Now that they've got the entry on the B site, they need to go back to the B site. That's what they should be doing right now. Flashy checking long, nobody's there. Dead Fox is going to move out of position. He'll be killed by Fix. So really nice position by Fix, just holding. And that's something Ukraine are really good at, which is just waiting and being patient at the late stages of the game, and making their opponents kind of react to what just happened, and then reacting to that, counter-reacting to that. So it's known, like, Na'Vi style is really slow execute, slow play, slow build-up play, and we're seeing that with even the Ukraine national team as well.
Yeah, indeed. It's a great experience. It's just the experience coming through here, mate, in the second half, to be honest, by Ukraine. And
it's great to have the... Flashy, very unlucky. Edward already there. It would have been a fantastic eco had he saved the open armor, but he won't be able to. And again, I was about to mention, like, the thing is, Ukraine are showing a lot of character and experience in being able to come back from 13-2 in the first half, and also showing that this map, in this kind of mixed style, or style of play where there's not 5 players playing from the same team, that it can be pretty damn T-sided.
Yeah, indeed, this momentum, isn't it, really? Hungary just need to get that 1 round on the board, and I think that'll get them over the finish line, in my opinion. Just need that 1 round. All they need, just to get them going.
We're going to go for entries now. There's the smoke down. Dead Fox takes down Edward. Zeus looking for the CT in the site, and he's going to be taken out as he looks away. Just at the wrong moment. Bit unfortunate. It should be an easy clearance here for the Ukrainians. They've lost a couple of players. Oh, Barcode's still alive. Barcode's picking up, and even Foda taking a frag as well. Simple on his own. And all of a sudden, it looks like Hungary are back in action, and they just really easily took out the players as they went. I don't know why the Ukrainians didn't use any utility. They didn't throw any flashes when they went in towards the sides. Just they were outpositioned and outplayed. Hungary are going to go for a pause this round as well. Maybe one of their players have a problem, but I think if any team needs a pause, it's Ukraine.
Yeah, well, they have got 7 rounds out of 8 here. Momentum is probably with them now. Hungary might have just about broke that finally. This is an important round for both teams. As you can see on the Ukraine's money, if they lose this round, they're not going to have a strong buy going into the next round, to be honest. So Hungary need to take this. And also Hungary haven't got great money either, but free to players will be able to buy next round, but they need to pick up this 15th round. And now.
I mean, Ukraine have got an opportunity. Yeah, they've on pause. Ukraine have got an opportunity now to kind of reset the Hungarian economy, which will give them a free round and make it 14-10, 14-11. Sorry, but the thing is, by giving away this round, they've lost all lifelines. They cannot make any more mistakes if they want 3 points out of this. Oh, what a push there by Dead Fox. He catches Angel as he drops down. At mid, it's going to be a B execute from the terrorists. Well, they've got the man disadvantage already in the first 5 seconds of the game. And it's going to make their B push a lot harder to execute. CTs have really shut down the B side.
Fodder's got all the information here
that
he needs. And he's not over pushing it, which is good. He's got full control of that A site now. And 4 people are going to go over to B. So this is massive here for Hungary.
They really need to shut down the B side. I don't know why one of them's going back. Dead Fox is just making sure maybe they heard something, but it will be a B push from the Ukraine. Zeus looking for the entry. It's 4 against 4 on this side, not favouring the terrorists at all. Will they be able to find any entry frags? There's Flashy under the box. Gabeson behind the trees, hiding well. He's not showing any part of his body. I'm just going to move it X-ray for a moment there so you can see the reaction times. He's going to pop out, sees one person. There's another person on the other part as well. Simple goes down. Simple's still there. Gabeson takes down Edward, and Simple will go down finally to Barcode. Has been playing a fantastic game so far, and Dead Fox takes down Fix, and I think that's the final nail on the coffin. They completely held them down, and the information by Fodder. That's why you need to always have somebody putting a flank, putting on pressure on the A side, and as soon as they lost Angel, who was lurking, they didn't replace him by anybody else. Instead, they played slow to the B site. You should either straight away execute the B site or send someone else to take out that player and hold the flank. I don't know why they made that decision.
Look at the difference between the last game with Lewis Revo pushing out on Dust 2, overpeak, and Ukraine winning that round because he overpeaked, and Fodder, who got all the information possible to make Hungary just go back to B. That is 2 massive differences I've just noticed in the last hour here. That is why they won that round.
Yeah, well, it seems with that forced buy that Hungary have actually beaten Ukrainians 16-9 on Cobblestone, something which you would not expect whatsoever. But maybe I spoke too soon. Zeus has actually picked himself an op for his troubles, and it looks like a semi-dangerous forced buy here from the Ukrainians. They've picked up an M4 as well on Fix, and they are moving towards the A site. We've got Barcode here, and I just want to look at the scores. Barcode, I mean, in my mind, has played an excellent game, and the score agrees with me. 25-17, great kill-death ratio. Same with Gabeson as well. What an entry there by Simple. One dig to the face. Flashy picks up a frag middle, taking down Fix, but that's the M4 down for the Ukrainians, and it's a 2 versus 2 retake with a smoke and nade left on Gabeson and Flash. Can they do this? Simple pushing forward, wins that 1 versus 1 with Gabeson. Very important round by Simple. Has actually kept the hopes alive, at least for a draw, all the Ukrainians, but Flash still has a bit of time. 1 more flash left on Simple. He's going to go down before using it. Flashy takes him out. That's a 1 versus 1. He doesn't have a lot of health, though. Zeus just needs to tap him once with the Tech 9. He's going to be moving towards his position. And he doesn't have enough time anyway. Well, he's going to get the frag.
No?
Does he have
I think he has
time?
got enough time. He has. He's going to win this round. Yep,
Oh!
he does. Flashy wins an impossible 2v1
What?
to end the game here. That's Hungary 16-9.
What
That was not expected.
What just happened? What just happened? They had that. I was literally like, I have no
Preparing
idea.
for the next round.
I can't believe that. How did they lose that 2 versus 1 at the end? I mean, it was a forced buy. They did a great job to get in that situation, but Flashy last second, Zeus completely misestimating the position that he was in, and 16-9. It's not a score that we had expected whatsoever. Hungary pick up 3 points, and Ukraine are now in slightly a bit of trouble. They're on 4 points. They need to win one of their next matches at least. They're on 5 points, sorry. They've actually got 2 draws and 1 win, so they're on 5 points. They still need either one more